That's motherfucking right. GHB gonna roll on into season 3 of the $1 Million Dream $20 Budget podcast, brought to you by the boys of GHB.
Season Tres.
Season 3. Of course, you've got myself, Jake LeMaster, along with my co-host, Dewayne Brutcher, bringing a damn full effect. Say hi, Dewayne.
Hey.
Gay.
All right.
This is episode 1, season 3, $1 Million Dream $20 Budget podcast, brought to you by the boys of GHB, being delivered to you on our new date, Monday.
New day.
I had goals for
New season, new day.
I had goals for season 3, and here were my goals. We would like to say thank you to everyone that is continuing to download, to play, and to spread the word of the $1 Million Dream $20 Budget podcast.
Shout out to everybody.
Everybody, we're around the world.
We global.
Oh yeah. So we want to send a shout out to everybody that's holding us down, spreading the word, doing the thing like that. What the fuck else was I talking about? Oh,
Going through your goal list there, bro.
Welcome to season 3 of the $1 Million Dream $20 Budget podcast, brought to you by the boys of GHB. On behalf of Gang Life Music, Never Stop Records, and GHB Productions. Fuck yeah.
There we go.
But I had goals for this season. Shorten shows to an hour. So if you didn't listen to the end of the season episode for season 2, our shows will now only be an hour. A new logo, which is going to be fucking fly.
Check
it out, because it is fucking fly. We're not there yet, but we'll get there. Anyway.
I didn't know what you want me to do with there.
Get Dewayne a better mic, which I still need to do. Pick a goddamn release date. Stick to goddamn release date. Do not deviate from goddamn release date.
It's in his notes. He's reading it off as he speaks.
So, Monday mornings. Here we go.
Let's roll.
Let's see. Figure out how to do videos and shit. Which we haven't done yet, but we will. Outdo myself on skits. Was in my notes. So that must mean...
And he took a challenge at the end of the last episode of season 2. So, look forward to that in the coming episodes.
And last but not least, take over the motherfucking world of podular casting for America, of course. That's really in my notes. I'll put a picture of my notes up
on the Instagram.
I do it for the gram. So anyway, Dewayne, welcome to season 3.
Yeah. We still going.
We talked about doing a new theme song for season 3 because we did a new theme song for season 2. But I think that the theme song, I don't think a theme song for a gang is going to get much more hardcore than that, because I'm just going to wind up bitter that everybody quit on it.
We're not a gang no more.
We're a 2-man wolf pack at this point, with occasional visits from past members.
A gang's 3 or more.
Damn. We don't have a gang anymore.
We just 2 guys.
2 guys hanging out, doing a podcast. What's that shit I sent you? Picture, it said, now that I'm in my mid to late 20s, A, start a family, B, start a podcast. Yeah. Well, guess which one we chose?
Both.
But we have got a new setup going because I had to move. That's why there was a week missed right there. But that's another thing that I should add to the notes.
Not to miss a week.
We ain't going to miss a week for season 3.
We can try.
Oh, man, I forgot about these. Kelsey told me she had never had Nike Shocks before, so I bought her these.
Oh, nice.
And she ain't ever even fucking wore them. I got them for her 2 Christmases ago.
Shocks are nice, man, but I think Air Max done took over the world.
Bruh, fuck you. Air Max 90s are awesome. She's like, well, I just didn't like the way they fit. Well, try them motherfuckers on again. They've been sitting in a box for 2 fucking years. Shit. Please and thank you. But we did. We got a new setup going for the podcast. So now me and Dewayne are both just lounged back, fucking chilling. We put it on CNN so we could maybe talk about something. Apparently, right now, the U.S. trade deficit soars to 10-year high of $621 billion. What does that mean?
I don't know.
What? I don't get it.
That's something I never looked into. I can care less about the trade deficit, whatever it is.
I mean, I feel like we should because that's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
And it's at a 10-year high, and a deficit isn't good.
Could that be the cost of it, I guess?
How would I know?
I don't know.
Maybe we should turn the volume on and see what the fuck they actually talking about.
Yeah, but then we ain't going to be talking in the mics. We're just going to be too busy listening to TV.
Well, we're fucking barely podcasting right now as it is.
It's going to be 5 minutes of silence so we can figure out the fuck this means.
All right. Well, Dewayne, you take over business. I'm about to figure out what a trade deficit is. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because I'm back on my Google, and I didn't close out of the last thing I was Googling. So,
you want me to Google?
You go on and Google that. I'm
what
gonna
is the
stick to
trade
my
deficit?
Google search over here.
You got a solid Google search going on.
I do, actually. It's really good. A lot of
the amount of which the cost of a country's imports exceeds the value of its exports.
Well, yeah, because dig this shit, right? And this was part of the issue. So, for every 110 cars Toyota was allowed to import into America, America was allowed to export 1. You want to talk about a fucking deficit? There's a deficit, 110 to 1.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure.
Come on now. Now, granted, in recent years, we've been exporting a lot more because of them damn Chinese model stankin' Lincolns. If you have a spare $410,000 and want to buy a Chinese version of the Lincoln Navigator, I would highly suggest picking one up because they're so choice. Just ask Matthew McConaughey. I'm sure he got one.
All right.
El Presidente version of it.
He got that for free.
That dude's eyes are weird.
But he got that for free.
I'm just saying, if I became president, my first order of the business, I'm going to paint the White House.
I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to.
I'm pretty sure I'm the motherfucking president. I'll do whatever the goddamn well I please.
Then what are you going to call it?
The Red House. No, just to be an asshole, I'm going to paint it green, and I'm going to call it the Greenhouse. Bitches.
Start growing weed in it.
No. Maybe I'm the president. What are they going to do to me? Hey, is Trump still getting impeached?
I'm pretty sure you can still fucking get locked up, whether you're the president or not.
Is weed legal in? Hey, hold on a second. Here's a thought. Okay, now this is just something that entered into my cranial piece because along with everything else that's changed for season 3, me and Dewayne threw out the whole notes thing weeks ago. We've just been flying off our ass for the past like 4.
Now we got TV.
Yeah, now we have TV. Cohen provides docs showing edits to 2017 false testimony. Who was testimony in 2017? Anyway, fuck that. Okay, the District of Columbia, Washington, D.C., our nation's capital. It's not a state, so marijuana is only legal in the United States. Is marijuana legal in the District of Columbia?
Yeah, because it's still... I mean, it's in Virginia, bro.
I know where it's at. Technically, it's not in Virginia.
Technically, it's its own thing,
it's
but...
a cutaway. It's like a neighborhood.
But, I mean... I don't know.
Just saying.
I get what you're saying.
I mean, it's
so does that mean prostitution and everything else is going to be legal there?
Maybe.
Can you go get some blow on some hookers? Ain't got to worry about cops?
Hookers and blow, bro. That's the lottery plan of GHB.
Is that our midlife crisis? Should we go test it out for our midlife crisis?
Yeah. I'm going to need a 3-page report on that. Let me know how that goes, Dewayne. I'll be there a little after you. Or I'll be there to put some money on your books when they arrest your ass.
Who knows? We could get lucky and one of the cops could be a nice little hooker.
Or we could become president in 2028.
We can do that too.
GHB for president 2028. And then in whatever 8 years after that is, Dewayne's going to be president. I'm going to be the vice president. So we're going to hold it down strong for 16 years of awesomeness.
Why not vote for normal people?
First order of business, Jake gets season tickets to the St. Louis Cardinals.
I got you.
And if they say no, I say you're banished
for
from
life.
Baseball.
He gets season tickets for life.
For life. All right, anyway. So, yeah, that was my random thought because it's technically not a state. And how come the fuck that is our goddamn nation's capital?
What else would you pick?
You do know what the original capital of the United States was, don't you?
I forgot.
Philadelphia. And you know what Philadelphia is? It's a city within a state.
Yeah.
But now it's a fucking district of Columbia. And last time I checked, aren't we over here trying to fight the Colombians on this whole drug war thing? So
we go. I'm pretty sure they're not related.
Where are we at right now?
I'm pretty sure it's not related that way.
Deeper thought theory, that shit. R.I.P. to that idea.
God bless. The shit that goes through your head.
Do you see why I don't sleep at night? These are the types of things that keep me up.
Apparently.
But why did it? Well, first off, I want to know why they moved the capital from Philly. You could get a cheesesteak and a law.
No idea.
But
no idea.
On top of that, you move it to something that ain't even a goddamn state. You move it to a district of a South American country.
Why not just move it to fucking Washington, D.C.? Just move it to fucking the state of Washington.
Because nobody wants to go to the state of Washington.
True.
I mean.
Exactly, though.
Just saying. There's Trump's wife on the TV.
Ivanka.
She kind of funny looking. His daughter looks fucking retarded. I ain't gonna lie. I thought Ivanka was his daughter.
I don't know. I thought it was his wife.
What's his what? Man.
I don't fucking know. I don't
All
keep up
I
with
know
this
is
shit.
that thing used to be a dude.
Oh, yeah. Look at that jawline.
Bruh. She's out here looking like, what was his, the cleft chin from Fairly Odd Parents and shit.
Oh, that's right.
Ivanka's his daughter.
Yeah.
What the fuck's his wife's name?
Melania.
Melania. Yeah, Melania.
My bad.
Trump.
I had that shit off.
God.
I don't keep up with it, dude. I don't know.
Anyway.
I ain't worried about it. I ain't one of them like, oh, what's Trump supporter? I must know everything about him.
You know what I'm in support of? Trump's new tax laws. I'm in support of that shit because the amount of money I made last year should have put me in a tax bracket that I would have owed. But thank you to Donald.
I'm just saying, have you seen Donald's first wife?
Yeah.
She ugly.
But if you, but thank you to Donald J. Trump. What does the J stand for?
Oh, I don't know.
Google it. Thanks to his new tax laws, I did not.
I'm gonna go Joseph.
I'm gonna go with just J. Jay.
You're gonna go J like Jay Leno?
Like Jay and Silent Bob.
I mean that could work. John.
Well,
we were both wrong.
Now is it John or Jonathan?
It just says John. Donald John Trump.
Oh, Donald John Trump. That's just Donald John. That's kind of weird. Donald John. So, while we're on the political train of things, I forgot where I was at on the political train of things. So, you know what? We're just going to move off the political train of things. Fuck them. Yeah, so here in the beautiful city of Louisville, Kentucky, we have these safe havens for junkies so they don't reuse bad junkie needles. Hold, please.
And spread the nasty things.
AIDS.
Yep.
Herpes, hepatitis, all that shit. They have a place where they can go in and trade in their new needles. Or they can trade in their old needles and get new clean needles. Ones. Well, now, on top of this, on top of new needles, they can get test strips.
Dude, look, you done broke it. Said you weren't going to burp until the end.
Oops. I can't help it. I just ate. You want to reach me that thing of Tums over there? And then I'll not have indigestion no more. Dude, I need to take Anyway, so on top of being able to get new and clean needles, they now can get test strips that will show if their drugs have fentanyl in it. And fentanyl, for those of you that don't know, it's an incredibly strong painkiller, stronger more so than even morphine, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't that right?
I believe so. I believe
we cater too much to junkies.
Yup.
I believe let them all get AIDS and die. Fuck them. Got anything to add to that?
Just let them overdose.
Look, I get it. I'm not knocking it because I know addiction sucks. Because I was addicted to alcohol. I'm over here trying to chew this Tums quietly in the microphone.
At least you know it's chewable.
Fuck off. Funny story about that. I had the shits the other day. Or I thought I had the shits the other day.
You had the bubbly guts.
So I go to the gas station and I get some Pepto-Bismol. And I'm like, yo, this is a fucking big-ass pill to swallow. This bitch like the size of a fucking dime. So I choke this motherfucker down. I'm about to die because the pill's all sideways in my throat and whatnot. Flip that bitch over and it's chewable. I'm like, well, fuck. I chewed the second one. Just saying. And I didn't shit my pants, so it was all good.
It worked.
But like I was saying, though, I get that addiction. I know your views on addiction is different than my views on addiction, but my views on addiction are different than your views on addiction because I've been addicted to something. It was called alcohol. And it's a motherfucker. I didn't mean to get addicted to alcohol. But alcohol is different. Never once in my tirade of alcoholism did I think, seems like a good idea to break this light bulb and smoke brake cleaner or
bleach
or battery acid, nor did I sit there and think, I want to stick this needle in my vein. Because I didn't want to stick a needle in my vein. I'm actually terrified of needles.
You stick it everywhere too, man. Like, I had college class, we had an old junkie come in and said he got a needle. I can't remember where it was. He got a needle stuck in him, though. And they can't surgically get it out because he could die. So he's got to live the rest of his life with a needle broken in him.
That's fucked up, man.
Fuck. He was going to play like he was
talking about needles. I'm getting all squeamy.
I don't like needles
here.
either because he's talking about sticking it in his fingers and his toes and everywhere else, dude.
Yeah, because their veins harden up over time. But, I get it. Maybe instead of treating junkies like criminals, stick their ass in Central State or something. Help them get clean off the dope because I'm pretty sure that most of them don't want to be in the position they're in. I mean, some might.
Some might, but, I mean...
I've never heard of a responsible heroin user.
No.
Just throwing that out there.
It's just people...
An occasional meth smoker.
I'm pretty sure there are people out there that, they don't want to do it, but it's just that itch that they're just like, fuck it.
No, but that's what I'm saying. So if you catch somebody with some heroin, some of that hard, some of that cocaine, maybe instead of locking them up in prison, put them in a mental hospital because addiction is clearly a mental issue, correct?
Yeah, apparently it is.
Boom.
Apparently a lot of stuff is becoming mental disabilities.
Everything's a mental fucking disability these days.
I think they say ADHD is now considered a mental disability.
Well, I mean, I thought that always was because it's a mental disability.
like they're trying to get to where you can get like this, like actually get disability and shit.
For fuck's sake, come on. But I'm just saying.
I guess I better start filing for disability then.
Great.
I ain't got to worry about working no more.
You get disability for ADD. I quit paying my taxes to help your ass out, bitch. But, you dig what I'm saying, though?
Oh, completely.
Put these motherfuckers in a rehab institute instead of
cheaper.
K-State. Nah, I doubt it. It's probably more expensive to put them in a rehab institute. I ain't talking about like a really nice one by the beach or some shit.
No, that's what I'm saying. That, like
but
a nice
some
one.
form of rehab institute and help them out. Because at this point, here's my thing. My wife is a teacher. She's allowed $200 a year.
$200
to buy supply. And $200 does not buy a lot of school supply.
Nope.
Not when you have to supply a class of 30 or 25 or whatever it is.
Little kids, so you know them crowns ain't lasting that long.
Hell no. You remember that big-ass, everybody's grandmama had it. They either had a big-ass bucket or a big-ass drawer just full of crayons. I can still smell that drawer to this day.
Brings back the memories.
But
damn, you just made me. Ooh.
Dewayne just took a trip down memory lane. You know, in an emergency situation,
I want to create my own.
A Crayola, just put a bunch of broken crayons in a drawer.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my own.
Open it up and
grandma's house.
You know, emergency situation, though, a Crayola crayon will burn as a candle for up to 30 minutes. Okay. So, you know, all the folks out there in emergency situations that just somehow happen to be listening to our podcast.
Taco Bell's hot sauce can fucking help you survive too. See that shit?
No.
There was a dude stuck in snow, him and his dog. I think it was him and his dog for like a week, maybe, give or take. It's at least a few days at a minimum, up to maybe a week max. Survived off Taco Bell fire sauce.
Let me ask you this. Why did this man just have Taco Bell fire sauce?
I guess it just gave him enough to survive. I don't know.
I mean,
stuck in the snow off some road, man.
Fuck. Was the dog okay?
I guess. I didn't read the article. I just scrolled through, seen the headline.
Find out if the dog's okay.
I'll Google that real quick. You go on back to your rant.
But I'm just saying, we'll give junkies clean needles and we'll give them a strip test so they can test to see if their heroin or cocaine or whatever has fentanyl in it. But we can't provide teachers with supplies to teach our children. But we can't provide people, if addiction is a disease, which is why they're doing this, they're saying these people can't help it, it's a disease. Well, let me ask you this. Do you think anybody woke up and said, I think I want to get diabetes today? Why can't them people go get free needles? Huh? Why? Yeah. If addiction is a disease and you're a smoker, isn't smoking a disease? Shouldn't you be able to walk in and get free Nicorette? Huh?
That's a good point.
What's up, bitches?
Yes, it was 5 days and the dog is okay.
Okay. I didn't really care about the guy. I just cared about the dog.
Yes, the dog is okay.
Yo, that chick's swimming with one leg. That's weird. We have a TV in...
It was a Shriners commercial, bro.
Oh. Well, now I feel kind of like a dick. That's a cool-ass hat, though. Did that say Abu Dhabi? We're now located next to a TV with 3,000 channels of cable, so good luck getting us to focus now.
Right. I'm trying to focus. I'm up here just watching these whack-ass commercials.
If our focus wasn't bad enough as it is, or as it was, it's going to be real bad now. Dewayne's going to start tearing up watching this here Shriners commercial.
I'm gonna shed a tear.
I mean, I'm just throwing it out here. At least we give children in need the shit that they need, but what about adults in need?
No, because these children probably come from rich fucking families, and the children that really need it don't get it.
How do you figure?
I don't know, it's just typically how the world goes.
I mean, yeah. I dig what you're saying, but I feel confident that, I don't know, the world tends to help kids. I mean...
Yeah. I mean, they try.
Adults, it's kind of fuck you.
I mean, in a way, and I get it, though, because I'd be the same way, though, for real. Like, let's say you and Chase are stuck somewhere, and you got to choose...
I don't have Taco Bell hot sauce.
Yeah, but you got to choose life or death between you. Like, one of y'all got to die.
Oh, I'm going to make sure my son survives by any means necessary.
Yeah, you're going to make sure your kid lives on, and also... the kids are the next generation. They got to keep the world going. That's the way I look at it.
And you do realize that the politicians of tomorrow are currently snorting condoms and butt-chugging Tide Pods.
Yeah.
So, hey, Canada, y'all
taking applications?
Y'all taking apps? I like French fries and gravy. Shout out to Super Troopers and the boys over at Broke Lizard Productions. Y'all want to come do the podcast?
But no, all right, so I read this article earlier.
Hit me.
Everybody wants to joke on Kentucky, talking about some cousin loving, all this stupid shit, right? So apparently, there's a set of first cousins that got married that live in Utah.
Is
And
first cousin like your dad's brother's kid?
yes,
Okay, cool. I ain't for sure how that whole
yeah,
thing
like
works.
your parents' siblings' kid.
According to the Bible, we're all like 100 cousins.
Yeah. So, but it's illegal in Utah except for like
Wait, hold on. So you're telling me incest marriages are legal somewhere?
yes, there are states where it is legal.
Yo. Okay.
Like some states are illegal except for certain consequent like certain things. I think like you show that you're infertile. I think that's Utah's law. Is like you're not allowed to marry your first cousin unless you are. Oh my bad. Unless you can prove that you're infertile.
Okay, wait a second. So you can't marry your cousin, but if your swimmers don't swim up sea or upstream, you can marry your cousin.
Yes.
If you're in, that's who wants to
So-
fuck their who
But
has ever
I
went?
don't know, but apparently it's legal in Colorado.
You know what?
Okay.
Continue, please.
Apparently it's legal in Colorado because they went to Colorado and got married. And this all started when they were kids. Like this ain't something that they were just like, "Hey, we're single, we're adults. I find you attractive even though you're my cousin." No, this start like I was reading the article and apparently like they went to school together or something like back in the day, and apparently the guy told his aunt like I'm gonna marry her someday, and she was like, you can't. That's your cousin. Y'all can be friends."
Fuck you, mom.
And apparently they reconnected years later or something because family split up. Some shit.
You want to talk about rebellion?
And they were like, "We're single. I find you attractive. You're the love of my life." And they went and got married. I'm just like, what?
Are they fertile?
I would assume so if they went to a different state to get married.
Yo, how many?
And here's the kicker, because like apparently research shows that because when you have sex or you procreate with family members, you have a higher chance of your kid coming out with a genetic disability.
Right.
So apparently, if it's family, like you and your cousin share, I think it said 13 point something percent DNA. You have a 4% to 7% chance or something. I can't remember exactly how high it was. It was low, but it was high for that.
Right.
Of your child having
Down syndrome,
having some kind of symptom.
Oh, okay.
But if you're just a normal person, like with you and Kelsey or me and my wife, yeah, percentage can make a big difference, but it wasn't that big, and I thought that was kind of funky. Like I think ours was like 3 to 5, and I think for siblings it was like 4 to 7 or something. It was weird.
I'm
just reading this article.
These horror stories that you hear about, which we talked about that at work the other day. Like, just because you fuck your sister and make a baby doesn't mean that baby's gonna come out retarded or with something wrong with it. I apologize for my lack of correctness. But if you and your cousin make a baby, or say you make two babies, you make a boy and a girl, and then they procreate, and then they down the line, it's going to eventually lead to serious issues. It may not happen immediately, but the gene pool goes stagnant. You know what I'm saying? But again, though, who has ever went to a family reunion and thought, I'm gonna give me some pussy while I'm away this weekend at this here family reunion?
Like it's
Whoa.
It popped up on my Facebook.
Come back home like, man, I got some mad pussy this weekend, and be like, your boy's like, wait a second, didn't you go to a family reunion?
Right. Like it popped up on my Facebook. I'm like, this would be a good topic on the podcast because this is fucked up.
I mean,
but the fact that like when they were kids, he was like, I'm gonna marry. I'm like, your parents need to, do something.
That's like the whole gay thing. It's like you don't choose who you love, so I guess it's not this kid's fault that he loves his cousin.
And that's the thing. And I think it said like he don't care about what people says. He said if you love somebody, you're gonna do whatever it takes. I'm just like, but
is she hot though?
It didn't show a picture.
Damn. Well,
I wasn't trying to look it up either, but
they'll probably move to Megakota.
But I'm just like, what the fuck?
I don't get it, man. That's
like I get the whole, you don't choose who you love type shit, but there are stipulations because there's a difference between loving your family and loving.
Well,
your
I mean, I
family.
guess that's kind of the whole thing. Like, because families are so spread out now. It's not 1896. It doesn't take 8 months to get to California. I mean, I've got family in California. I've got family in Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia. I've got family everywhere. I've got cousins and shit that I never met. So it's like I guess it's kind of like one of the. But if he knew from the time he was a kid, that's a little different. But I'm saying, I mean, all right. So you've got family all over. Say you've got a cousin you never met.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't married to your wife, and you go somewhere where you have family, and you meet this chick, and you're like, yo, I'm gonna eat that ass, and you eat that ass, and then you all get to talking, and all of a sudden you were like, wait a second, what? Uncle Jimmy? That's your daddy? Oh shit. What you do then? You done ate her ass. So one, every time you see her at a family reunion, she gonna hit you with the "you ate my ass" face, but you just fucked your cousin.
Yeah. What do you do?
What do you do in that situation?
Don't talk about it.
Don't
Make
ask.
sure nobody.
Don't
Make sure
tell.
nobody ever finds out.
What? I didn't fuck my cousin? I didn't even say that. Oh, well, never mind. God damn it. I'm all tangled up. Well,
I'm sure some shit like that's happened before.
oh, I don't doubt it at all. I mean, it happened to poor old Joe Dirte, or he thought he did, but then come to find out it wasn't, thankfully. But for him to get it up, he had to pretend she was.
That was just weird.
Word.
Perfect way to portray a redneck.
Mm-hmm. Dewayne, speaking of rednecks, Dewayne had a mullet as a child.
I did.
Maybe we'll post a picture of that on the social media.
No, you ain't getting my identikid.
Come on, let me take a picture of it.
You ain't getting my identikid with my blonde hair.
Post it on the motherfucking YouTube, or what the hell's the fucking Twitter for illiterates? Instagram. That's right.
The Twitter for illiterates.
My bad. I couldn't remember. Yo, I can charge my phone off of your phone if we have a Samsung S10.
I don't know, man.
They just touched phones. It's like touching heads. You get power. Not the one. Not that one.
That one little.
So, what else you got, Dewayne?
Seen some shit. Who's texting me? Oh, it's the wife.
It's the wife. Mine texts me too. I'm ignoring it.
Seen some shit that the second man has been cured of AIDS.
Was it Charlie Sheen?
No.
Damn. Charlie's also one of my idols in life, along with
I didn't
John
read the
Daly.
article because I can care less.
Magic no longer has AIDS. Do you think he's going to come out of retirement?
No. He's too old to come out of retirement now.
His career was cut a little short.
He ain't got nothing to prove.
So, the second person was cured of AIDS. Hit me.
That's basically
That's all
I
you
got.
had?
I just thought, hold on, let me see.
I read the headline, but didn't read into the article.
That was one article.
So the conversation couldn't go any further.
That was one article I didn't really care about reading into. I was just kind of curious, like, how the fuck, with that whole cousin thing, that just threw me off. I'm just like, man, if I want to talk about this on the podcast, I need more information. At least with the cure of AIDS, we can at least go into some shit like, well, technology nowadays.
Now, was it AIDS or HIV?
I think it was, I don't know.
Full-blown AIDS. What did Magic have? Did Magic have HIV?
No, he only had
have
HIV.
full-blown AIDS?
Yeah, he only had HIV.
And think about it, 20 years ago, Eazy-E contracted and died from he had full-blown AIDS.
He had full-blown AIDS.
He died from AIDS in like 3 weeks. Tom Hanks recovered from it wonderfully.
Philadelphia.
Yeah. He recovered wonderfully. And I'm just going to put this out here. Anybody that doesn't like the movie Forrest Gump, are you even human?
Some transplant, man. Apparently it was only HIV positive.
What?
The thing, it says HIV positive man in UK seems to be second person ever cured after transplant.
Yeah, but transplant of what?
That's something I'm about to look
Pineal
up.
gland or something?
Stem cell transplant.
Oh. Well. Alrighty. Well, I mean, that's the whole thing. Like, there's drugs over there that don't cost $600 a pill.
It says they've tried it numerous. Says such transplants are dangerous and have failed in other patients. They're also impractical to try to cure the millions already infected.
Where did AIDS even come from? Did we ever figure that out fully?
No, because we were discussing that. You thought it was coming from
Fucking a monkey.
and I thought it was from eating their brains.
Either way.
How AIDS got started.
I think it was a government conspiracy put into lower income neighborhoods to dwindle away the poor population. That's not really what I think, but for the sake of starting an argument.
I mean, it came from a monkey.
Some shit never changes, like the fact that I am still fighting with my fucking microphone stand. We discussed this on the last episode of season 2. Why don't I just go and get a different one out of the damn closet?
It says that scientists identified a type of chimpanzee in West Africa as the source, and most likely was transmitted to humans and mutated into HIV when humans hunted these chimps for meat and came into contact with their infected blood.
Who in the fuck wants to eat a monkey? They're just so cute.
The first case of infection with HIV-1 in human was from 1959.
But it didn't become popular until the 80s.
No.
Back when everything was vogue.
It was found in Congo, Republic of the Congo.
It was found in the Congo. And now we're building wells for the pygmies in the Congo.
Right.
If you download the Cash App, $5 will get donated to you as well as $5 gets donated to the Fight for the Forgotten. Whatever.
Well, it all started because motherfuckers want to hunt some fucking monkeys.
Who wants to eat a monkey?
Over here hunting ancestors and shit.
That's fucked up, bro. That is fucked up.
I know you might want to edit that one out.
No, because I believe in the theory of evolution. Look,
I don't want people to take it the wrong way.
Dewayne is speaking for the theory of evolution. He's not speaking in a racist standpoint, because here at GHB, we don't believe in racism. Holy shit, Homeland Security Chief Banks Trump on border emergency. Oh, that says backs, not banks. My bad.
But that's the thing. Why would you want to hunt a fucking monkey?
Dude, they're so cute.
Like, people...
I mean, they throw their...
They ain't all
granted,
cute.
they throw their shit at each other and...
They ain't all that cute.
Eat their young. You know, I found something out. Bears will eat their young. Like, if a mommy bear and her baby bear is just strolling through the woods and there is a male bear close by that is not that baby's daddy, the mother will eat her young.
Make it seem like she ain't got no kids so that she can hook up with that baby or that.
No, but if the male bear comes to attack the cub, the mother bear is obviously going to try to
protect
it, in which the big bad boy bear would probably kill the mother as well. So she goes ahead and sacrifices this one so she can go on and live another day to procreate at a different mating season. I'm like, yo, that's fucked up, man.
Survival of the fittest.
That's like that whole thing about sharks that I called you on the other day.
Shit was weird.
That shit had me fucked up for a while. I was like, yo.
It's pretty weird.
The fact
inside, like, you know, in the womb, sitting there eating motherfuckers. But then you got to think too, the animals probably ain't got the kind of feelings and shit like.
I'm a lover of knowledge, and I always try to learn new things. And I found out that mommy sharks have like 4 or 5 babies at once, but only one pup. In case you didn't know what a baby shark was called, it's called a pup. P-U-P. But they typically only give birth to one. And I'm like, well, hold up. I ain't real smart. I am not a smart man, but I know that one pup comes out, 4 are missing. Well, it's fucking survival of the fittest in this mommy shark's tummy. So how would you feel if you're the one that made it and you've got to live your entire life knowing that you've slaughtered your brothers and sisters? Come out with a thirst for blood and ready to fend for yourself, I guess. Fuck them. Y'all bitches didn't make it, and I did. Because mommy sharks don't take care of baby sharks. It's like once they're out, just, all right then, bruh.
And for you listeners listening to this part, don't start playing mama shark, baby shark, do whatever the fuck it is, please.
Do.
It gets on my nerves.
Do. What, the Jaws theme?
No, that baby shark, mama shark shit, whatever.
What the fuck are you talking
It's that
about?
kitty thing, man. You don't know what I'm talking about? That
No. Like in a swimming pool?
you got a kid, you don't know what it is?
No.
It's like that. Oh, hold on.
I'm not a mom, Dewayne. I'm a dad. Dwayne's Googling.
Once it wants to load. Some weird shit, man. I don't know. It's like baby shark doo something. It's dude. You ain't heard that?
I cut a fart doo 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 doo.
That shit's annoying, man.
No, but they did a
It's like the
sequence
new
about
thing.
that on Howard Stern the other day. I
Yeah.
know what it is now.
It's like that new thing for the kids. It's annoying. Apparently, the creators of it are making a TV show for it
Yes.
on Netflix.
I cut a fart doo 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 doo. Dwayne's not smart doo 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 doo. Damn.
True.
No.
I'm smart in my own way.
Well, what way is that?
I have yet to figure that out.
I've been trying to figure that shit out for 28 years, bro. I ain't there yet. Well, I guess
We'll see how it goes.
the madness of a new season, and we are doing exactly what we have done for the past few weeks, and that is just talk mass quantities of shit with no real plans, plots, schemes, or nothing.
We still gotta Google everything we talk about.
Yeah, but we did. We forfeited the notes weeks ago. Homeland Security Chief grilled on family separations.
Do you think a lot of this shit with Trump and everything is just because everybody's so mad that he got it?
I don't know, but
They're just trying to find some way.
here's my thing. Everybody's all mad about Trump out here talking about grab her by the pussy and this and that. Here's the thing. Motherfuckers knew about Donald Trump for decades and decades. He's always been that playboy billionaire all about getting some pussy. So why are you fucking surprised that this man stuck his fingers in a porn star? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, I mean, nobody was giving Charlie Sheen shit for it.
Charlie Sheen's also not the president.
True.
I mean, but anybody that can hold up in a mansion in the Hollywood Hills with 3 porn stars and a bunch of cocaine for like 3 days, I'd vote for him for president. Just saying.
Back to he coming out that he got HIV and shit. Huh. Well, we kind of.
Hey, Brie Olson,
seen
how's
that
your porn
coming.
career going since that?
Have you been tested?
Have you been tested? Apparently that shit's free too. You can just go to the health clinic and they'll stick a Q-tip up your pee hole.
Yeah.
Well then, ain't nobody sticking a Q-tip up
I'd
my
hope
pee
something
hole
like
at a
I'd
fucking
hope something like
health
that
clinic.
wouldn't be too expensive.
I would rather go to a real doctor. Fuck it, I'll pay my $20 copay. I want a real doctor. If something's going up my pee hole, I want to see that PhD hanging in a pretty frame on the wall.
Right?
Not the fucking
You've
health
better been a
department.
doctor for 15 plus years.
Because I don't know how the pee hole or pee tube works,
Your urethra.
but I can tell you this much. I don't want to find out what happens when it gets fucked up by something.
Like
Like a misplaced Q-tip. Dwayne, keep talking to people. I got pee again.
Yep. Again?
Yeah, but
Oh my God. You ain't gonna try to take the mic with you?
no, last time that didn't work so well.
You might as well just go out that door and go through.
Hi, Gus.
Look at the doggy just chilling by the door. No, I'm with you though, for real, bro. Fuck that shit. Right? And everybody wants to talk about, well, he's got so many companies that went bankrupt and blah, blah, blah. Well, for one, that's just part of business. It'd be completely different if every single thing he's done has went bankrupt. It's like, you know, you're going to hate on somebody. Let's say you try to go start your own business. Let's say meth was legal and you try to start up your little flavor meth fucking business, right? that shit go bankrupt, everybody gonna look at you like, well, you're fucking dumb. You can't do a business, blah, blah, blah. No. You just didn't choose the right market to do because that's not what the consumer wants. I never looked into what businesses he had go bankrupt, but it's not like it hurt his pocketbook either.
What's he worth? 1.3 or 1.6 billion?
Ah, shit, fuck if I know. I thought it was higher than that.
No, it might be 2.3. I'm not sure. I know it's more than what I have in my bank account.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
3.1 billion.
Well, speaking of billionaires, I know we're a little bit late to the party, but Robert Kraft getting jerked off in a Florida spank shack. He's getting charged with 2 misdemeanors.
Well, we were talking at the shop. He wasn't the only one.
No, Tom Brady was there.
There was like
Gronkowski was there.
Like 11 other celebrities or something.
Ben Affleck was there. I'm just throwing names out there now. I don't really know if any of these people were there besides Rob.
I mean, it was the day of the AFC Championship. So, I don't know, man. They could have been there trying to get their little rub and tug on for the big game.
Hey, Giselle. What kind of name is that? It sounds like a fucking deer.
But, like...
I mean, gazelle, I know, but...
You know, and, like, because we were talking to the shop, and they're like, well, they say he hasn't been the same after his wife died. Well, obviously.
No shit.
But you are the owner of the New England Patriots.
You couldn't get a bitch to come to you?
You can be like fucking Donald Trump, and she's going to use you for your money, and you're going to get some vagina, and you ain't got to worry about paying for it.
What's it matter?
Just don't marry her.
Yeah, exactly. Just pay her $130,000 of hush money, allegedly.
Yeah. Like, I'm just like, you got to be kidding me.
These are all alleged. Well, no, Robert Kraft really did get his dick tugged on at a massage parlor.
He's worth more than Donald Trump.
Yeah, he's worth like $6.1 billion.
6.6.
Well, my fucking bad. He accumulated 0.6 more since the last time I looked.
And he's got a partner, apparently. It says his spouse died in 2011. He's got a partner from 2012 done.
Yeah, he's got a girlfriend.
So,
how does she feel about it?
I don't know, man.
Apparently, this is a bigger... These things are apparently all over the place, and it's a way bigger thing than I ever thought it was. Like, you always joked about, you know, going and getting a massage with a happy ending with your boys and whatnot, but apparently that's a big deal. Apparently,
obviously,
it's quite normal almost. I don't know. No. Even if it's not like full-fledged hookerism, where you're putting your dick the same place 50 other guys probably have in the last 24 hours. Still, though, come on. That's gross. Like, you know that place can't be clean.
Oh, exactly.
Why are the sheets stiff? Well.
We ain't cleaned them.
I don't know, man. But apparently they're everywhere. I mean.
I ain't trying to find one.
I don't want to find one either. I mean, you can do that yourself. Why am I going to pay?
It's not the same, man.
Shit, jack off with your non-dominant hand.
Stranger, bro.
Just if you think that you want to go and spend however much it costs to get your dick tugged by some random person.
Zach and Mary make a porno. Old dude makes his arm go numb.
Yeah. Huh. Dude, just switch to your non-dominant hand. It's no different. Fuck it. No.
I'm pretty sure you can find some better looking bitches in a porno than going there.
Yeah, but that's a lot of heavy makeup.
True.
I seen this one thing on Twitter one time. It was porn stars before the scene, like before they get all the makeup.
I think Brie Olsen hers was ridiculous.
Right, like they don't exactly look like they look while they're getting.
There's another big one. Is it
sitting in 3 hours worth of makeup to get it railed off?
Who's that Khalifa one or whatever?
Mia Khalifa.
Yeah, she was a big one. I seen that shit too.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's not my cup of tea.
No.
I'm not gonna go pay $20 for something that I can do. You know what I'm saying?
Go to Walmart, get your $1 thing of lotion. You'll be good to go.
Shit. And luckily, I'm ambidextrous, so I can just use both hands.
Both.
Both of them. Well, let's get off the topic of jacking off.
Yeah, there were two guys in a bedroom talking about beating off. It's kind of
Man. Let's see. Poll. National support for impeaching Trump inches up. Americans divide on Cohen's testimony is truthful. Wait a second. You can poll? Who decides who impeaches a president? I don't think they can just send out a fuking... What's that goddamn thing?
Doesn't it go to like the Senate and shit, and they got
Hell
to
if
vote
I
on
know.
it or something?
I don't know, but isn't one of them? Do you believe Trump reimbursed Cohen for hush money payments? Who cares? Who's Cohen?
No idea.
We need to watch the news more because we sound like idiots.
Maybe we just need to get off CNN because it's about politics. So I can give two shits about politics.
You're right.
And some people look at me like, well, why? You know,
it's in the Red Sox preseason.
They're like, well, why don't you care about politics? It's blah, blah, blah. It does affect you in some way or whatever. No, I don't care until it stops me from going out making my
it's
money.
Baseball season. Man, where's the Cardinals preseason game at, man?
I don't know. Who cares about the Cardinals?
Hey, why don't you go fuck yourself?
Yeah, I said it on purpose.
Bitch.
While we watching Canada
I'm not
sports.
Fucking homo. I'm going to the damn... Well, where's my goddamn MLB extra innings at? Whatever.
But no, man, I don't care about politics. The way I look at it, and I think I've said it in an episode before, the president's just a head figure.
They're just a mouthpiece.
That's all they are.
All it is. Hey, Dewayne, you should probably watch this show.
I mean, granted, damn you. I mean, granted, you know, they do make big decisions, but also at the same time.
Yeah, but they can't make a big decision on their own. They have to have the approval of the House and the Senate, don't they?
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's why I'm just like, I don't care. Well, I never got into it. Plus, there's so much shit that goes on, and it's like they're all corrupt anyways.
They're, like I said, GHB for president, 2028.
We ain't corrupt.
We're not.
We're just dumb.
Boom. Dumb. Da-dum-dum.
I still say Red Foreman for president, even though I think he passed away.
Did he?
I think. I could be wrong.
Did he? Who played him?
I don't know if he may be alive.
Red Foreman.
Thank you. No, he's still alive. He's still alive because he showed up in that ranch show. So yeah, he's still alive. Red Foreman for president.
Kurtwood Smith.
He's still alive. I forgot he showed up in the ranch.
Oh well, hell, I'm looking up fucking Red Foreman. Kurtwood Smith. Let's see here. I don't care what his education is. God damn, he was born in 1943. He's 75, so we may want to rethink that.
Trump's old as fuck too.
He's 71 or 2, I think. Anyway, GHB for president 2028, and then 3032, reelect me for my second term. Then 3036, we'll vote Dewayne in as the president, and then in 2040,
I'll get my second term.
2036, not 3036. Dear God, we'll vote him in for his second term. So we'll hold shit down, and maybe by that point, the rest of the gang will come back. So we can just have a GHB government for.
Could have found us a new fat guy, and he could take over.
Oh yeah, as we said on the final episode of season 2, we are accepting applications for a new big guy. We've lost 2. Fuck Callaway. Callaway's garbage. TaylorMade is where it is at. If you haven't yet, go check out the Team TaylorMade podcast. TaylorMade, you should sponsor our podcast.
Nike needs to get back in the golf game.
Nike does not need to get back in the golf game because Adidas, as much as I am a Nike lover, Adidas is taking over. I hate to say it, and it breaks my heart. It pains my heart to say that Adidas has taken over the comfort world.
I'm waiting for Donovan Mitchell to drop his shoe.
You gonna go buy it?
Probably.
You see the price tag on it already?
Nope.
Do you want me to tell you?
Nope.
You gonna spend it anyway?
Nope.
$210.
I'm gonna wait until it goes on sale.
Yeah, the one pair of Nikes I wanted was the one that wasn't on sale.
Everybody gonna look at me. He already gonna have his second or third shoe up. Like, damn, you're just now getting those. Those are old. I don't
who
care.
had a solid ass signature shoe? Mike Vick. His original.
I forgot.
Shoe.
I forgot.
I had a pair of them, dude. They were comfy as fuck.
I forgot.
On top
Mike's.
of, they were stylish. The first one was solid. The second one kind of sucked. I think it was the first shoe. It may have been the second.
Man, I miss Iverson shoes, man. Those are solid for real. You look at them now, and they kind of.
Oh shit! I can still buy a pair.
They still got them.
What? Are they re-releases? Because I don't want to spend $220 on a 10-year-old pair of shoes.
Oh, I'm pretty sure ain't no re-release.
Maybe. Nike didn't drop him. Yo, these things were hardcore though. I love these. Those?
Yeah. I forgot about those.
Hey, they were comfy as fuck too. Anyway, so we are going to try to keep the shows between an hour and 15 minutes. Me and Dewayne have spent the last 56 minutes on a super hardcore rant about everything from politics to incest to AIDS to jacking off. Back to politics, to Michael Vick's signature shoe. If all dogs do, in fact, go to heaven, he's going to be nervous at the gates.
I just snuck and snorted into the mic. Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Oh, man.
Oh, that was good.
On that note.
You mean they're all here?
God.
Yes, Mike, and they're waiting for you. Shout out to Ronald White. He's one of my favorite comedians. For the last part of that joke, that came from a Ron White special. I'm not gonna take
credit.
Full credit for the whole thing. Now the first part, what's up? Holla at your boy. I do birthday parties, bar mitzvahs, and bachelorette parties. Yes. But yeah, episode 1, season 3, episode 21 overall of the $1 Million Dream $20 Budget Podcast, brought to you by the boys of GHB. For myself, Jake LeMaster, and my co-host, Dewayne Brecher.
Hey.
All right, y'all.